Welcome to the only show that keeps you in the celeb zone the same way that Boiti keeps Casper in the love zone. This is RGB. On SABC1, I'm Fat Joe. It's still Mandela Month, and yesterday the world celebrated Self-Care Day, where the importance of healthy habits is highlighted. Never forget to take care of yourself so you can be healthy and happy like my luscious co-host, the only princess and presenter on TV today, Miss Amanda Dupont.
Well, thank you, Joe, and thank you too at home for making the real Goboza Africa's gossip leader. I'm Amanda Dupont, and Joe mentioned the importance of self-care, which is something I believe in strongly. I mean, eat to live, sweat for success, and most importantly, gossip to pass time. Kulma Ngosi here is your first health-boosting dose for this week. Natitinzaba.
18 of SA's male celebrities, including Euphonic, Maps Maponyane, and Jay Something, are stepping out in heels for Women's Month as part of Marie Claire's In Her Shoes challenge to get the word out that abusing women is not okay. Nicely done, guys. I've done it before myself in my illustrious career. It's a bit difficult, but I enjoyed it. It may take a real man to wear heels, but I'd love to see you handle PMS.
On the awkward side, though, it's the daughter of the Mpisane family, who are close friends with Itu's ex, Minnie Dlamini. RGB would like to formally request an invite. You bring the knives, we'll bring the cameras.
Boiti caused a social media boom when she praised her new man, well, should I say her new old man, Casper Nyoves, just before his beef buddy, a.k.a. took to the stage to accept his collab award. You know, in the old days, people would settle this by throwing bricks at each other. Civilized.
Bonang and Dibanj made their romance official at some music awards last weekend, strutting their stuff on the red carpet. But when she wasn't laughing online at Euphonic stand against abusive women. Now, I don't want to start a tour, guys, but Euphonic, we are going to yeah?
She told me all about it. It's hectic out there. And with that, that was the last morsel of goodness from this week's news headlines.
Some people are famous for their talent, while others are famous for their work, and the real Goboza's first guest tonight is well known for both. After making sure celebs have the perfect red carpet smile, he's made the jump from fixing theirs to showing off his own. First up on the seat of superstar tonight is dentist, philanthropist, singer, songwriter. He has a whole list for me to say. Dr. Smile Lexleo. Hey?
Well done. You got it right.
He gave me a whole brief. What
Guys,
is your name?
We've got to do it right.
What is your name?
My full name is Alexander Faizi Rohani, but Lex is good.
Lex?
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that I say Dr. Smile Lexleo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how did you creep up into the social scene?
It's not so much about knocking on doors and trying to force your way in. You develop friendships in the right way, like true, veritable friendships with people. These things happen naturally anyway. It's obviously a progress. You know, you have to learn how to market yourself. You have to learn how to be at the right places.
So you didn't once bum rush your way up to the top?
I never. I'm not about that life.
You're also a celebrity dentist. My dentist. How crazy. Hey, I have my dentist on my show. This is insane.
It's not bad, isn't it? First time for everything.
I must tell people at home, people who've never been to your office, you walk in, there's like hip-hop playing. You watch like all these music channels. He's dancing around. How insane.
But my hands are steady, though. Isn't it?
We would hope so.
Yeah, we hope so.
How did you get all these celebrities to be your clients?
Again, I'm very fortunate for that.
Yeah.
Again, it's from having true friendships with a few and industry and word of mouth. And, you know, fortunately, I don't think I'm a bad dentist. And so that has got more and more people and friends and industry people to trust me.
Okay, now you made AKA and the Nati Grills.
Yes.
Are those real?
Yes.
Is there real gold there? Is there real diamonds?
Yes.
So those G's have cash?
They have cash.
Basically.
Basically.
You're also into music.
Yes. Okay, yeke dela fikelele la tubala inkanza ingene phakathi kwezinyo lenjakazi idlakazi yeke qaphele imilenze yendoda namazinyada qaqeka nqenqeleke qelelele phakudehela phuma qitheke bila kuphikele ezayiche cheka amaqala xavaya vala lomnyango morene mekezi ngezima sibukani nitsi sibelo zinkike sisilungelunga wisipisi. That's enough. I learned that. That's how I started learning Xhosa. There's a rapper from Cape Town called Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Female rapper.
Yeah.
And she rapped on this track called Spume Gooks, right? With 3 months cup. And I heard that and I was like, oh, this is amazing. So I literally had to find the words online, print it out, learn the pronunciation, learn the translation, practice it, learn the flow, and then I can put it to my own thing.
So, kuluma. Okay,
No one yet. No one yet. I'm waiting. Bon. Ring finger, empty.
All full. Oh, empty.
Bon. So the thing is...
What kind of woman are you looking for?
This one. That ngishaya ngaphakathi one.
So it's not necessarily what someone looks like, just someone who's going to be your heart.
So I really, fortunately, because I'm a Baha'i and the way I've been brought up with racial equality being really, really important and somebody's soul being really, really important, I don't have a preference of black or white or colored or mixed or whatever,
you have
right?
Miss South Africa sitting on your chair. Is that, can she not
She's
be
such
really,
a wonderful
really
girl.
important?
She's such a wonderful girl.
Yeah.
But I have to love the person's soul. It's very easy to be attracted to someone physically.
Yes.
And there's such beautiful girls, especially in South Africa. But if I am not also attracted to your soul, I cannot marry you because we are not going to help each other develop. And this is the hard part about it.
Absolutely.
And I need to be able to do the same for her. So if I can inspire her and she can grow with me and I can do the same thing and I want to do better just being around her, that's the type of girl I want to marry.
Talking about cheese, you've been seeing hang a lot with Boiti. Very busy girl, hey? So did you guys have a little thing?
No. Me and Boiti are very, very, very good friends. And I love Boiti and I'm very, very close with her and I can depend on her and vice versa. And this is the type of friendship we have.
Some celebrities only do charity work for, let's say, 67 minutes, for Mandela. But you are active and your charity is literally part of your work.
It is about prioritizing service to humanity.
Yeah.
So with the kids and youth and adults, I do classes which help them realize the value of their soul, how they should live their life, how they should contribute to others. Why are virtues like kindness and generosity and truthfulness important for the development of their soul? So those are the types of classes I do.
And then lastly, before you go, I want to know, why is your hat on the table? Did you want to show off your pony? There we go. Now we showed off both.
These lights.
Alex, thank you for coming. It's been so lovely having you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I love you. Okay, guys, here are the ads. The Real Goboza will be right back.
The home of celebrities is back with more of the gossip that gets your favorite stars' ears burning like their hat was on fire.
Now let's see what the headline makers do when fans cross the line from admirers to stalkers at the Castlelight Republic of Extra Cold.
What would you do if a fan jumped up on stage while you were performing? I'd probably twerk with them.
If she's cute, I'd hold on tight.
On billing it's security! Then security I'm shining clothesline.
If she's bigger than me, I try to get her to give me a piggyback around stage.
They're coming in a threatening way. I'll hit them.
I'd AKA them.
All eyes on me. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. It's a robbery.
So what do you reckon is appropriate fan behavior?
I think appropriate fan behavior is
To greet first. When you see us, say hi. We're also human beings.
obey the rules. If you jump up on stage, you're going to get thrown out. There's no book of appropriacy for fans. You're a fan,
Partying, singing along, being involved. That's appropriate fan behavior, I think.
Any behavior is appropriate, man.
No. How do you deal with stalkers?
Stalkers, you just ignore them.
I don't deal well with stalkers.
I'm very paranoid, so that stuff hits here.
I'm yet to have to deal with stalkers. I don't have that issue.
I don't use the same route every day. I don't do the same routine every day. Anti-meg. Yeah. I'm here, I'm there. I'm here, I'm there.
I stalk them back.
So every now and then when they start calling and they keep quiet, I'll be like, Izindaba zango 7 city. I'm a point out too. Afigile wabamba inkunzi. Watubula bantabanek.
Which celebrity would you not mind stalking? Local. Really?
No one here.
Rihanna.
Helmoldiardi.
Jessica Alba 10 years ago.
I could stalk you, friend. You must tell me where you live. I'll come stake out your house, check what times you operate, check what car you drive, follow you home in the evening, act like I got a flat tire outside your house. Ngithi, hey, angiboleki check ne will spend a lapho. Then ngikufake ebhuthini ngibaleke ngawo.
You're stuck on a desert island, yeah? You have to pick 3 people to do the following duties. Lifeguard, chef, entertainer. Go.
Okay, well, I can't swim. I already seen young traunis.
Lifeguard. Yo, he has to be sexy. Look at Shabalala.
My chef would be Denise Zimba.
An entertainer, I would probably take Toles Mo. He's hella funny, he's always in a good mood.
Snap those fingers on up. Flavor. Come on with it. That is so great.
Thanks to the gentle brother, it was kind of scary how well Waris had his kidnapping planned. Be careful, ladies. When he says he's taking you to the booth, he might not be talking about his workplace.
Ushem nyalo sinmigisa kubantu labathanda impilo lemnanzi, enjoying a few more moments with it with Sanazo, all in the name of opulence. Here's what happened at the launch of L'Opulence.
Kat Standwa Sam, tell me, what does opulence mean to you?
Opulence obviously means top of the range.
Over the top, OTT, everything big, grand, on a major scale.
Woo! Opulence. It's a little something that I'm way too dusty to know about right now.
It's very classy. It's unique.
It's a way of living. It's a lifestyle. I'm pretty opulent.
Opulence means my life. What do you mean?
What makes a person opulent?
What makes you opulent is you gotta be fabulous.
Sassy.
Kind of like yourself.
You gotta be a bit larger than life.
It's a person who gets up in the morning fully made up with their lipstick on and their jewels.
What does opulence smell like?
Sure. Opulence always smells clean.
Leather seats and cigars.
My sweat.
Opulence smells like the most expensive perfume in the world.
An exotic flower.
What is the difference between opulent and gaudy?
Opulent and what?
Gaudy.
Find a synonym for gaudy.
A gaudy tacky.
When you just have one ring too many.
If you're going to go to an event with stacks of cash on your head,
and one false eyelash too many,
then we're like bordering on gaudy.
How do you make your 15 minutes of fame last a little bit longer?
Just being true to yourself.
You gotta be comfortable with who you are.
And slay.
You outlive everybody else who's trying to get that 15 minutes of fame.
Make your 15 minutes last online. Just twerk. Just keep twerking.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. What is your take on the kind of people who spend money they don't have?
I have a serious problem with that.
Why do you want to live above your means? Those are Joe beggars, you know? Under budget overspender.
Shade, brother.
Let's stay in our financial lanes.
If you can't afford it, don't do it. Simple and plain.
Look, you need to keep it 100 with yourself. If you're going to spend more than you actually have, it's a waste of your time.
Ask me, I know. I'm 105.
Darling, your surgeon, your Botox, whatever you're doing, it's working.
I know. That's what I said to Caitlyn Jenner when she phoned me.
Well, it's nice to see that only one guy knew that gaudy was the opposite of opulence. Defining it by name dropping, of course.
The truth is sometimes funnier than fiction. Khuluma ngeliqiniso niyathi kuthi kanye ngeliviki sinikete ama-celebs and litfuba kusitshela liqiniso ngetindzaba tabo. Kuleli viki shem siniphathele uNtukza from Tear Gas, and here's his last word on why he's missing from the Cash Time Live. And if there's beef between himself and Mai and KO, here's his last word, guys.
People need to know the fact that Cash Time Live is a company that was started by KO and Mai. So they hold 50-50% shares on the company. So in 2007, after Tear Gas released its first album, in 2006 that is, a year later, KO and Mai started Cash Time Live, and I actually, became part of the work because I didn't really take any offense in them creating something, because obviously during that time I was a lecturer and I was earning a salary. So people shouldn't really bother themselves about, what happens between myself and Mai. I mean, we are blood brothers at the end of the day. Even though I feel that our relationship has been tarnished a little bit by, the fact that he's on the other camp and I'm also doing my thing on the other side. Let me set the record straight. There's no beef between myself, my brother, Mai, as well as KO. Whatever that is being dealt with at the current stage is actually being dealt with, from a private perspective.
Sometimes in life you need a moment to let something sink in so that you can tell somebody else about it later. Here's just such a moment. RGB will see you on the other side of the break. RGB is back to put more stars on your screen than an astronomy show. My guests on the seats of superstars are a band that have more outfits than a costume store. Here to tell us where they went, how they found their way back, and why blowing their own horn is a good thing for them. RGB welcomes Mpo, Deboho, and Tepo. Kwela Tebza is in the house. How you guys doing? I'm always seeing him. Don't see you. Where? Don't see you. Actually, you know what? I see him in Cape Town a lot. Yep. But you might as well move there. I think the last time I saw you, it was like there was a scuffle at a petrol station. Do you remember?
Yes.
It was like 3, 4 in the morning, and there was a situation. You want to talk about that or no? You don't want to? We're not discussing the situation. I don't even think you saw me. You were just dealing with your situation.
What situation is
What situation? He was protecting a friend.
The last time male or female?
He was protecting a male from another male.
Huh?
Yeah, it was one. Yeah, it gets juice. No, somebody was gonna die that day. Yeah, someone was gonna die.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay, so you guys have matured and you're keeping it low key, and
as always.
Firstly, I want to say thank you. Because I've never gotten Kwela Tebza on set. Like the fact that you put on the outfits and that tells me that you're in the zone. You've done your group prayer before the interview. So is this a new look, or is this one of the looks you've done before in the past?
New look.
Brand new.
Yeah.
And you guys have on, are those gum boots or riding boots?
No.
Oh, it's
It's a real thing.
Oh, okay.
I promise you, a lot of people can start a brand new life out of these. They can pay rent with these. Some of our journalists.
Right.
I can slap them
the ones
with
that slander your name.
Just a pair of these, they can get themselves a golf, maybe like a GTI or something like that.
Salary for a year, just one boot. Okay. The tabloids say you guys are down and out, back at mama's house, da-da-da-da. How do you respond, and what's the real?
Whoever that wrote that, they are actually going through what they thought we were going through.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, look at us. We're fresh, and I mean, when people have problems, you can see with their skin. It's fresh. I fairly look like you.
Besides, don't we meet in Cape Town during our times?
And I don't meet them on the street. Like I meet them in some VIP situations,
in high places,
having some very expensive. And that's the other thing. Your Instagram, well, I don't know if it's portrays or it is your actual life, but it just has these. You guys doing all these amazing things. Is that life, or is that just what you're projecting and it's a part of your life? So
it is what we do.
It's what you do.
Yeah, we are original like that, man.
And here's the question: how long can you keep up the projection? You can't project forever.
I've been quiet from the music scene 6 years. So you can think 6 years doing what?
Yeah.
You
can't talk about that because we're
all
here to talk about the music. Okay.
I guess they somehow missed us. That's another thing, because I honestly feel they should be giving shine to all the other artists who are out there.
Your relationship has overtaken the group. It's become like
How
the big.
so?
Well, that's what people know Kwela Tebza for. And like one of the questions I want to ask now is, aren't you guys in relationships? Is anybody married? Because all we hear about is you. I see you with your woman. They write about you. They talk about.
Hold on, maybe they're writing about Kanye. And not me, you know how this media in this country.
She does have a persona on her
Exactly, own. They're chasing her and I end up in the soup.
Right.
And then I get to eat the soup.
You guys in relationships?
Yep.
Yeah? Committed, Any
Committed.
marriage on the cards? Anything that you want to reveal here?
Soon.
You make it sound like it's all going to happen at the same time.
Yeah, it might.
It might.
I mean, with the three, it might.
It might happen.
It
Like,
might, it might be a festival of a wedding. Nobody knows.
Wait, are you engaged?
Where?
No, I'm just saying they're insinuating that there's a group discussion.
It might.
It might happen.
It might.
Don't rule it out.
Yes.
I like the fact that they're saying it and it comes direct to me.
Right. I have to ask you, Edward Billion, where does that name come from?
His name.
My name is
It's his name.
Edward
Mom,
Billion.
Mom, Dad gave it.
Yeah, my name
gave
is
it to him.
No,
My name is Edward.
He is Lennox.
African people who have your
Christian or English name.
Yeah, I was named after the
So when are
ZCC Barnabas Edward Lukhanyane by my parents.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I got the Billion from Kanye.
Okay, and you're Lennox after
Lennox,
Lewis.
King Lennox the second, brother.
Oh, King and winner?
Lord Abraham.
Lord Abraham.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do with the penny whistle as far as South Africa, Africa, the world?
Well, we're definitely growing the instrument and the genre of the music. But now, coming back to what you just raised, we are working on running a project with the Department of Education.
Right.
Trying to bring in the instrument to be within the schools for all the upcoming kids or the young kids to learn how to play the
How come
instrument.
has that not been done?
It
yet?
takes a while.
time.
It's a
Yes,
process.
time,
It just doesn't happen over time. We also have our father who's also teaching all the kids from the township how to play the instrument. So it goes on and on. It's beyond us.
Okay, so the strategy with you guys is what? Okay, new music coming out. Is it an album? Is it songs? What is it?
We are still on a first single
Yeah.
that features Femi Kuti from Nigeria
Right.
and South Africa's Black Motion.
Okay.
That's our first single. We've got a second single that's coming up after that, then third single, and then when we feel like dropping an album, we'll hopefully.
Why the 6-year hiatus? Why not keep releasing music and you know?
You know what, Fedjo, the problem is when you play in the circle alone, no one else does what we do. So now we have enough time to explore as much as possible. So now we took our 6 years so that we can give other children a chance as well, so that they can outshine out there.
Do a bit of introspection as well.
You have a word for that. You have a word for that.
Introspection.
Thank you, sir.
We had to dig in.
Were you guys back just like trying new things and?
Not even. We're good. We're good when it comes to the instrument, but then remember the music changes from time to time. You know?
Thank you so much, man, for blessing me. You know what I mean? I need to get my outfit, but mine will have actual gumboots.
Why gumboots though?
I'm a journalist. I can't afford.
Well,
You said
are you joining Julius Malema?
Exactly. There you go. No, I mean it's cheaper.
Just give us your shoe size. That's all.
Size 11.
We got you. We got you.
Size 11. Right. You must be proud of your shoe size. Guys, thank you so much. Besides uniting us as a nation, every July 18th, Nelson Mandela's legacy also has inspired many other